Morning. Were you watching Good Morning America? Did you see this?
One we've been waiting for. Get ready to roar. With her signature flower crown, she's dancing her way from Big Cat Rescue all the way to the ballroom, even bringing her cat. It's the Tiger Queen herself, Carole Baskin.
Get ready, you cool cats and kittens.
Carole Baskin from the Tiger King on the cast of Dancing with the Stars while the investigation into the disappearance of her prior husband continues. Hey, that's my 13th juror question. Go to my Facebook page. Let me know what you think about that. In the meantime, her prior husband, Don Lewis, his daughters speaking out to Court TV. Julie Grant spoke with them. Let's take a listen.
Take me back to the time that your dad went missing. What was going through your minds? What were you thinking? And did you suspect that Carole Baskin had some sort of involvement?
Well, I was in North Carolina at the time with my husband and my children. We had moved up in 93. And so I only got to see Daddy when we would come home twice a year with all of the children. So I missed seeing him a lot during those last few years. Of course, we didn't realize he was in his last few years. But, and so Donna had to call me, and I was shocked. It was one of those moments where you remember exactly where you are, exactly what you're doing, and it's like stamped in your memory forever. And I was way up there, and there was just nothing much I could do to help down here. So Donna took the, the full brunt of everything that was going on.
Well, I received a phone call from Ann McQueen, who was Dad's assistant for 18 years. I received a phone call on Monday the 25th, but he supposedly disappeared on the 18th. And so that was a week after he disappeared. So, of course, at first it's shock, what's going on? Where is he? Is he afraid? Is he hiding? Has he gone to Costa Rica? We didn't know about the domestic violence report at that point in time. So we just didn't know what to think. I was upset. Carole got upset that she was even going to call us. But Ann did not want us finding out about it on the nightly news, and it was going to break the news that evening. So she did call us. I didn't know what to think. Did not know. Where is Dad? What's going on? It wasn't until things just started progressing, and the office was broken into, and the domestic violence report was presented. It's like, that's when the suspicion started to grow, because none of those people would have ever touched Dad's office had they even suspected he was coming back. So.
At the time, and I know hindsight's 20/20, I know that. At the time, did your suspicions about Carole ever become so strong that you confronted her and asked her directly, did you have anything to do with Dad's disappearance?
We would not have wanted direct contact with her. Dad had told Mother years ago that we were not to be alone with her.
Did he elaborate as to why? Did he tell your mom anymore?
Mother asked, and he said, just trust me.
Tell me, when this happened, how did Carole Baskin behave toward you and toward your family as law enforcement started investigating your dad's disappearance?
We had no contact with her. By then it was all through the attorneys. So,
was there ever any suggestion by her of collaborating and working together to try to find your dad? Did she ever reach out and try to say, let's partner up here and put any tough feelings aside and just try to find Don?
No.
What do you think happened to your dad?
I guess I'm allowed to have an opinion. I have no proof, but in my opinion, he went home. He proceeded to tell her that he was going to get a divorce. Whether she physically harmed him or whether she enlisted the help of others, I believe in some way he was murdered in some form or fashion, whether it's the meat grinder, whether it's the septic tank. Those are a little outlandish, I believe. Are they? Is it a possibility? Certainly. The most likely thing is the ketamine, which is a cat tranquilizer. They immobilized him, decided what to do with him, and there's numerous places that the body could have been disposed of. I do believe that there was more than one person involved. But again, this is all my opinion. I have absolutely no proof.
I have been friends with Anne McQueen for years, and trust her completely when she says, how devastated she was that she tried all weekend. And I guess that's why we're so keyed into the Friday afternoon, because, he had told several people that week, left the office telling Anne, I'm going to go home and this is it. Can't live like this anymore. And then she was never able to reach him again.
Still a mystery. We got a lot more straight ahead, including Ashley Banfield's interview with the prosecutor from the docuseries Outcry. Amazing stuff coming up. Don't go anywhere.